Hello guys, welcome back to Times Up Jamaica. Your girl Bree Bree here, and I'm here with a few updates. Now guys, there's so much things happening in Jamaica, so much things. I just want to ask you guys, are you okay? Is everyone doing okay? Do you feel tired? Because God knows sometimes I feel really tired. Too much things are going on. Number one, the first thing that I want to say that irks me the most for a while is Juliet holness. How dare you go on a platform to say that wherever there is something bad happening, comrades are living there? Aren't we in a country or a community where comrades and labor rights are all over? Is it that where you're living, there are only labor rights and then there's a section for comrades only? And what I want to know, aren't you the first lady of the country? Aren't you supposed to rule over everyone and ensure that everyone is okay? Are you only there for labor rights and not comrades? That's what you're saying, Mrs. Holness? Because your words aren't nice. They are not nice at all, at all, at all. They don't sit well with me at all. My God, what are you saying, lady? What are you saying? You guys must be mindful of what you're saying. It is 2022. You don't go out and make the same silly mistakes. Or is it something that is on your mind that you really want to let out? People, give me your thoughts on this one. Okay, the next one. I saw a video with some two police trying to apprehend a guy in St. Elizabeth or Westmoreland, wherever, and they're trying to put him on the arrest. They put they put the handcuff on him, and he was rallying out and twisting out and hurling insults and disrespecting the police and cursing and behaving bad, saying there is not going in and they're not going to take him in and they must what with their mother and this and the third. I heard when the police said to him, "Do not touch my gun. If you touch my gun, I'm going to shoot you." And then he went down, touched the gun or whatever he tried to do with the gun, and pop, 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 and he's dead. No, people are saying the police should tase him and they should shoot him in the foot and they should restrain him and stop them and they never have to shoot him. Now, this man was wanted for killing his stepfather. Now, I am a police officer and I go on the battlefield to apprehend somebody who's an alleged murderer. You think that I'm going to give him a chance to disarm me? And if he try to disarm me, I'm going to be thinking about shooting him in the foot or tasing him or pepper spraying him. No, no. I'm going to shoot him. That's my job. I'm going to shoot him. I am not going to sit there with that nonsense. And people, you need to stop that nonsense. Where in the world can you go and try to grab at a police officer's weapon and you are alive today? Where? I see some people say in England, maybe in England, but I'm sure in America, you'll be dead. Maybe in the Middle East, you'll be dead. You won't even get a chance to touch their gun, believe me. You go too close to the police, you'll be dead. Because those people don't play. They don't play. Or you'll be going into the hospital with some broken bones or something. Those people don't play. So that's out of the way. Now I want to talk a little to my sisters. Women, I want to say to you women, whenever you're meeting these guys, please check who you're dating. Check who you're going out with. I've seen too many cases where females go out with males who are of questionable characters, are males going out with females who have and then when things happen, we can find historic information on the person within 20 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour. You guys need to do better. It's dangerous. I saw the video with the one that went to Mobay to meet a man, and the man stood up over by the nuts for she is lucky to be alive. You don't play. That's Montego Bay. You don't play. I saw another tweet from one of them saying that a man drove from Portland for 3.5 hours to pick her up for 1 hour to take them to the dating site, and then he drove her back to or one, and he took her maybe an hour to the dating site or something like that, and then he took her back to where he picked her from, and then he drove back to Portland for 3.5 hours, and he got no sex. And I'm saying, what is she saying? Ladies, respect yourself. Respect yourself. Lady, respect yourself. Please. Please respect yourself. If you go on a date with a man and the man does not sleep with you, respect yourself, because had he raped you, it would have been a different case about you crying that men are animals and they need to do this, and the man respectfully take you out and bring you back home safely, and you're complaining he didn't get any sex. What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do? What are you women asking for? Respect yourself, love yourself, care for yourself. Don't just go out with these men, investigate them. Just do a background check on them. Information is there on the internet. Ask about them before you go out with them. And if you see the red flags, move on. Move on, not because they have money or they can give you something. Move on, people, move on. And if you love them from a distance. Move on. I'm begging you, females, be vigilant, be aware, try to avoid some of these things. Thank you very much. Until then, take care of yourselves, guys. Give yourself some wellness. It is really, really hard out there. It's stressful. It's tiring. I'm tired of the news. It's going on. And we need to have fairness for all. When we have one death or two deaths, we need to have fairness for all. And we need to stop going out there saying that because victims are this and that. Yes, it doesn't matter what they do. We need to have a judgment for them. If they were escort, if they were this, if they were that, it does not matter. No one deserves to die. Even the guy that said that he was walking and somebody asked him if he's doing any business, a female he thought, and he went and said yes, and the person said, he asked the person how much. The person said 2,000, and he went in his pocket to take out the 2,000 from a bundle of 8,000 that he had, and the person took all the money from him, and he tried to take back his money, and the next thing you know, they threw acid all over his neck, burning him up. And I see some people laughing and saying don't buy sex. Females, if you're going to ask for one thing, there needs to be a balance. If you're going to say that men, whatever happened to them, they deserve it, then they're going to say the same thing about females. We don't need to be doing that. We need to be looking for justice for all. There must be a balance. Men and women, there must be a balance. If women are stupid in some cases and men are stupid in some cases, it's just that we can't say one, oh, poor women, they're killing women, and then when it comes to the men, we are saying you deserve it and a full time for no get it and warm to and do it to other people. No, we need fairness for all. Please be careful in our rhetorics. We need to be careful. And until then, guys, be safe. Watch your backs. Watch the cars you take. I see things going on with taxis. Watch the cars you take. Make mental notes. If you have to take pictures, if you have to send a note to somebody to say I'm in this car, blah blah blah, this time and it's going this way, be careful, guys. And if you're going to a taxi, some of you guys are on your phone and you're so lost, be careful of your surroundings. If you're going to a car and it looks weird and you can get out, get out. If you can't get out, ask for a stop, and if you get a stop, jump out. It happened to me before. I was in a car before and it was 3 males in the car. And I was sitting in the car and I was going, and I said to the driver, left me at that stop. And the driver kept going and going and going and going and refused to leave me at the stop. And I keep saying leave at the stop. And I just went in I think he stopped to let somebody out or to do something. And I just went in my bag. I had money and I just threw the 500 at him. And I didn't stop for any change. I just went. I didn't stop for any change. Because I wanted my life. And when I look back at this, every time I look back at that day, I realized hadn't I got out of the car at that time, I would have lost my life. Guys, be careful. I know some of you don't have the money to have a private vehicle or to charter, and you have to use public transportation. Be vigilant. Until then, thank you. Take care of your mental wealth and your mental health. I know that is very hard. As I said, it's tiring for me for the news. and I'm trying. So guys, please be careful and take care of yourself until then. And thank you for always liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. Thanks for your patience. Thank you guys.